4 Pi. This is session number 9. Till the time we have seen 8 sessions. Till the time we have seen 8 sessions. In 8 sessions, we have completed introduction to Python and Python programming environment and basic programs by using Python. After that, we have discussed data types. Yesterday, we have started a topic called typecasting. Again, I'm repeating what I told. In 8 sessions, we have given introduction to Python. That is around 2 sessions. And 2 sessions I have given programming environment of the Python. And after that, I have given basic programs by using Python. Yesterday, we have started data types. And after that, I was given a brief introduction about typecasting. So here, what is typecasting? Typecasting is a process of converting from one data type to another data type. And here Python will support various typecasting methods I have explained. In that yesterday, we have explained about int of. Int of I have explained. And today, we are going for float of and string of, bool of, and complex of. Now, let's try to understand what is float function. Float function, right? So now, yeah, the guys who are attending, who are attending, today is the first session. You don't require to Swathi Patri, Swathi. Just stop your video. Stop your video. Try to please stop your videos. Please we don't require your video. Just yeah. Who are attending today is the first session. What I am telling you, previous session video recordings, my team will share you in chat window, and as well as my team will share you the WhatsApp group links also. So you join and collect, and they will share you the .NET installation document also. Do your .NET installation in your system as per the document. Now float off, what it will do? You see, this method will convert the given value to float type. You give any value, it will convert to float data type. Value to float data type. Float to data type. So this method will convert given value to what data type? Float to data type. Are you clear? Float data type. So did you understand what the float function will do? All of you guys respond in chat window. Using float, what we can do? Using float, what we can do? Come on, respond in chat window, all of you. Using float function, what we can do? Come on. Right. Next. Yeah. Next. Yes. Okay. Now, example 1. Example 1. Example 1. So what is this example 1? Now I'm going to show you this code in system. I know Python IDE. How to open Python IDE? Just see this. Here, if you click this, it will open Python IDE. Right, you observe. That is A equal to 10. Float of A. So now A is what type? Into, and it is converting into 10.0. 10.0 is what? Float. 10.0 is what? Float. Come on, record this code, all of you. 10.0 is float. Output is right. Come on, record, all of you. So what is this exactly? What is this exactly? Right, observe this. Yeah, 10 is what you know into. 10 is what is you know into. And 10.0 is what? Float. 10.0 is what? Float. 10.0 is what? Float. 10.0 is what? Float, right? So finally, what this function is doing, observation, here float function is converting, here float function is converting from, into type to float type. Float function is converting from into type to float type, Here float function is converting from into type to float type, right? Into type to float type. So that is a story about float function, right? So are you clear? Next, come back to example 2. Example 2. Next point is what exactly? Let's see another example. Another example, A equal to double quotes 10. Float of A 10.0. A equal to double quotes 10. A equal to double quotes 10. Float of A. Output is what is this? Here double quotes 10 is what? String. Double quotes 10 is what? String. 10.0 is what? Float. 10.0 is what? Float. So what is happening? What's happening? Observation. Yeah. Here float function is converting from string type to float type. String type to float type. Float to type. Right, over. This is the story. Now coming to example 3. Example 3. Bool. What is this bool? Right, you observe this. B equal to true, float of B. B equal to true, float of B 1.0. You try to understand. This is the example. You observe, all of you guys. What is happening here? You observe this. What's happening? Yeah, what's happening? OP, right. So, did you understand in the example 3 what is happening? In example 3, what is happening? Did you observe? Example 3, what's happening? Did you observe? Right, true. Whole 1.0 is float. 1.0 is what? Float. 1.0 is what? Float. Are you clear? Float. Observation. Here, float function is converting from, here float function is converting from, bool type to float type. Converting from bool type to float type. Right. Float type. Are you clear? Next, example 4. Example 4. Now, example 4, right? Example 4, right? What is this example 4? You observe. Example 4, right? Yes. What is this example 4? A equal to false and float of A, that is 0.0. Output is 0.0. Try to understand, the output is 0.0. Output is now you can see here false. False is what? Bool. False is what? Bool. And 0.0 is what? Float. 0.0 is what? Float. 0.0 is what? Float. That is the story. Observation. Yeah, float function is converting from their float function is converting from here float function is converting from from bool type to float. Here float function is converting from bool type to float. Converting from bool type to float. Bool type to float. Bool type to float. Right. Are you clear? Bool type to float. Right. Over. Story is completed. Right. Understood, all of you? Right. Are you clear? All of you guys, are you clear? Are you clear? Are you clear? Clear. Okay. Right. Next function is we are going for third. Right. Are you clear? Right. And next function is float of. I think so. Are you recording the notes simultaneously? Are you able to record the notes? Are you able to record the notes or any like? Are you able to record the notes in book? I am going fast. Okay, do one thing. 1 minute. I'm showing you again. You see, we are discussed today float function. This is the notes online with the first example with the observation. Record up to here who are missed the notes. Now, example 2. Example 3. Example 4. Example 4. Don't worry. Whoever missed yesterday classes, my team will share you all the previous recordings in your chat window. Right, who are in session right now from my team? Who is there? Respond.
Sir, will share, sir.
You please share all the previous recordings, but while you are sharing the link above, you have to mention the session number, madam. Should be clear. Session 1 link, session 2 link, session 3 link. Last you share, it is students WhatsApp group link for core Python 7 p.m. batch, like that. Okay, madam?
With date and everything we are mentioning, sir.
Yeah, better, better. Yes. Right. Are you clear? Understood all of you guys? Right. Next, we are going for next function. Right. We are going for string function. We are going for string function. When she is అంటే మీరు బెడ్ మీద నిద్రపోతూ how you are able to record the notes? I'm wondering about your technique. Yes, string function. Right. Using this function, we can convert again. Arey Babu, I'm telling in English, stop your videos. I'm telling in Telugu, videos close cheyandi. Video oddu, your videos stop. I don't know other language. Right. Using this function, we can convert into string type. We can convert into string type. A video then so ko నాకు అర్థం కల so right videos string type. I will pressure you on give video when advanced Python started. Right. Example 1. Example 1. Example 1. 1. 1. Example 1. Right. Example 1. Yes. Let's see the example. Let's see the example. Yeah. A equal to 10. STR of A. See. Now 10 is representing, displaying with single quotes. Yes. Output is output is output is output is yes. Here what I'm telling you, 10 is what into, and double quotes 10 is what string. String. Okay, so it's converting from into to string. Is converting from into to string. Observation here. This method here, string function, will convert from into to string. Into string. Will convert from into to string. The string function will convert from into to string. To string, right? That is the story. Now, example 2. Example 2. Example 2. Right. Right. Example 2. Example 2. A equal to 10.5. String of A. Double quotes 10.5. Right. Example 2. Ten 10.5 is That is what you know, float. And single quotes 10.5 is what, string. This is what, string. Observation. Here, string function will convert from the string function will convert from float to string. Float to string. Convert from float to string. In this example, it's converting from float to string. Now, example 3. Example 3. Example 3. Example 3. Example 3. What is this example 3? Now, A equal to true, string of A. So it's converting from bool to string. It's converting from bool to string. You observe this. You can see all of you output is now you guys, you see true is what you know, bool, and this true is what, string. What, string. Observation. Here, string function will convert from what? Bool to string. Bool to string. Bool to string. Right, over. So that is the story. Right. Are you clear what I have explained till the time? Or do you have any confusion? Respond in chat window, all of you. Are you clear? Are you clear? Yeah. So am I going fast? Am I going fast? Am I going fast? Right. Yeah. Okay, fine. So, right. Yeah. Yes. Now let's go for next function is bool of. Next function is bool of. Next function is bool of. Bool of. Right. This bool of function will convert from this bool of function will convert from given value into bool type. Given value into bool type. Example 1. Example 1. Given value into bool type. Example 1. What is example 1? You see. A equal to 10. Bool of A. Bool of A true. Bool of A true. Right. Example 1. Output is true. Output is true. True. So what is this exactly? Yeah, what is this? Actually, A 10. 10 is what? Into. And true is what? Bool. 2 is what? Bull. 2 is what? Bull. Right. Next, come back to our discussion. Observation is here. Bool function will convert from into to bull type into bull type right, bull type, right. Example 2. What is this example? Right. Example 2. Right. Example 2. Right. A equal to 10.5. Bool of A. A equal to 10.5. Bool of A. So bool of A means what exactly it is? You see, 10.5. 10.5 is what? That is what? Float. 2 is what? Bull. 2 is bull. Record. Again, I'm writing here. You see, copy, paste into notepad. Here this output. 10.5 is what? Bull. 10.5 is what? Float. And true is what? Bull. Observation here. Bool function will convert floating value into bull. Floating value into bull. We convert floating value into bull. Right. So that is the story. Right. Understood, all of you? Right. Up to here, everybody are clear. Right. Up to here, everybody are clear. Right. Understood. Right. Okay, now come back to our discussion. We have another function. That function is complex of. So we didn't discuss complex data type. Due to that reason, we will discuss what is it. We'll discuss what is this later. Okay, now? So this is about what I want to tell you. Now come back to our discussion. Till the time we are storing the values, printing to the users. When you write programs, when you write the program, what we are doing here, what is that? Wait, what we are doing? Yes, right. Okay, now when it will be the false, you check and identify when it will be the false. Don't ask. Right. Now come back to our discussion. Right. Whatever doubts you are getting, don't ask anyone in your life. Like what doubt you get, don't ask anyone in your life. Try to rectify your doubts yourself. It will solve, it improves your confidence level. Sir, you are my sir teacher, that's why I'm asking. I'm giving a concept in some level. Doubts will be there somewhat. Check yourself why you are depending on me. It improves your dependency. It will kill your individuality or independence. Right. Now come back to our discussion. Till the time, what I'm telling you, every program, we are writing the code, we are storing the value like A equal to 10, print of A. That means this A value is giving by the programmer, but I want that value from the end user. Suppose age equal to 20. Okay, print of age. Print of age. Age equal to 20. That is print of age. That is print of age. Print of what is that? Age. Right. Are you clear? Print of what? Age. Understood, all of you? Are you understanding my point? Yes. Right. Okay, now, right, I want to accept the input from the user. I want to accept to input from the user. I want to accept to input from the user. Input from the user. Input from the user. User. Right? Are you clear? Input from the user. I want to accept input from the user. Right? Now come back to our discussion. Yeah. Input from the user. Now how to accept input from the user? How to accept to input from the user? How to accept input from the user? By using input function. By using input function. By using input function. By using input function. By using which function? Input function. Input function. How to accept input from the user? By using input function. Right. Now about input function, we're going to learn about input function. About input function. About how to accept input from the user. And now I'm going to give you about input function. About input function. Right. Input function. Input function will accept input from the user by displaying the input. Print is brother of printf. Input is brother of scanf. Input function will accept input from the user. Input from the user by displaying user friendly message. By displaying user friendly message. Once user will press enter key. Once user will press enter key, it will return the accepted value as string value. It will return the accepted value as a string value. It will return that accepted value as a string value, right? Did you understand about input function, all of you? Did you understand about input function? What is this input function? Okay? Input function will accept input from the user by displaying user-friendly message. Once user will press enter key, it will return that accepted value as a string value. String value. Record these notes, all of you. The first question, how to accept input from the user in Python? By using input function. Due to that reason, you need to understand about input function. About input function will accept input from the user by displaying user-friendly message. Once user will press enter key, it will return that accepted value as a string value. that accepted value as a string value. String value. Right. So string value. Now I am going to show you how exactly input function is working. Now you see Python new file. I'm creating a new Python file. How to create a new Python file? First open Python IDE like this. Click this. Again, I'm showing you. Click this Python IDE icon. Taskbar. Click. Right. Now creating a new file. New file. File. New file. Here, your file is this. Save as. Save as. It's opening. I'm saving on desktop. Test.py. Save. Yes. Now I am writing the code. You see, this is your Python file. Your file name is test.py. Here you can write the program. It's saved on my desktop. Yeah, you see. A equal to input of enter your value. Enter your value. So you can observe this. Yes. Input function is doing what exactly you see. Print to a value is print to in other words, your value is now save. Your value is saved. Right. Now OP how this code will execute, sir? First RHS will execute. That RHS is executing input enter your value. Enter your value. Enter your value. Enter your value. When you said enter your value, now here, so you see. Otherwise, I run the code, then you see. Run. Enter your value. User entered Rama. User entered Rama. So Rama, and that means input function is executing first, because whenever you have LHS and RHS, first RHS will execute, second LHS will execute, third assignment will execute. As per that, first right hand side will execute, input function will execute. Right. Enter your value and it's waiting for user input. After printing the message, I said very clearly, input function will accept the input from the user by displaying the user-friendly message. By displaying user-friendly message, it is waiting for the user input. I entered Rama. Rama is entered by the user, taking by the, what is that input function. Once you press enter, what's happening, sir? Once you press enter, what's happening? You can ask me. And one more thing, I have done a small mistake here. 1 minute. Right click, open that file, right click, select the file, right click, edit with IDLE. You can edit. Yeah, what is this Sunday? You have to write a value is A. So A, your value is A, because your value is a message, but your variable contain name, that is Rama. So that's why separating with comma. Now you see. I'm explaining again this one. Right. Redmi 9 power yellow t-shirt స్పెట్స్ గై సీలింగ్ లో ఫ్యాన్ తిరుగుతుంది. నువ్వు ఎందుకు అంత తిప్పలు పడుతున్నావు? ఆ వీడియో ఆన్ చేసి ఇప్పుడు నిన్ను అమ్మాయిలు చూడాలనా లేకపోతే ఎవరు చూడాలి? మంచి క్లాస్ విన్ రాదు. రైట్. ఏమొస్తుంది ఆ వీడియోలు ఎందుకు ఆన్ చేస్తారు? రేపు అడ్వాన్స్డ్ పైథాన్లో నేనే వీడియోలు ఆన్ చేపిస్తాను. ఓకేనా? రైట్, ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్ హియర్ how it's executing. Wait, it's little confusion topic. That's why I'm trying my level best. Right, okay. Now come back to our discussion. Right, run, yes, run. Whenever you run this, you see first input function is executed, right side. It's printing, enter your value and waiting for the user input. I entered Rama. Once you pressed enter, that input function will return Rama as a string value. Then LHS will create a variable and assignment will assign. Print of your value is A. Your value is A. That is Rama. Your value is A. Right. Your value is A. Right. Are you clear? Yes. Now let's see. Now I'm going to show you. Yes. Sir, please explain one more time. I didn't understand. Now I am explaining line by line with tracing. OP, then you will understand very clear. OP. బాబు జాగ్రత్త వినండి, కన్ఫ్యూజన్ అవుతారు ఇక్కడ కామన్. Whenever control will come to first line, here first it will execute RHS and right hand side, that is input function, like enter your value. Now still it will wait for the user input. Then user will enter Rama. Once you press enter, that input function is doing all these things, will return Rama with the string value like double quotes or single quotes, whatever it is. Then LHS will create a variable called A. Next, assignment operator will assign Rama. Then after this, control will execute print of, that is your value is, then it will print A value. A is what? Rama. This is coming from here. Sir, then what is this comma ante? Separation. After your string value, if you want to print any variable, you are separating with comma. It's a syntax. It is a syntax. It's a syntax. Right, over. Story is completed. Right. Understood all of you? Are you clear, all of you? Yes. So this is the story. Now to get more clarity about this, I'll give you one program. Then you will understand very clearly this one. Oh, sir. Right. Program 1. Write a Python program to accept username and store into one variable. Then print to the user. Print to the user. Right. Step 1. Designed with the OP. Design with OP. Into the user. Design with OP. Right. Design with OP. Right. Are you clear? Understood, all of you? Hello. Yes. I'm giving you design. Sir, what is this? Yeah, you see. OP. OP. Enter your name. User entered Rama. Rama is taken by input function. That input function is returned Rama with the double quotes. Then name is a variable and assignment is called Rama. Right. Output is your name is Rama. Your name is Ram. Name is Ram. This out. Same requirement I am giving you as a different way. Right. Now we are going for step 2. Up to here, are you clear? Up to here, are you clear, Babu? All of you. If you understood, good. If you didn't understand, try to understand. Okay, suppose you are very clear, then don't say that go for next program or something like that. If you are not clear also, you don't require to worry. Similar, I will give you 100 programs tomorrow. Don't worry. Are you clear? Yes. It is not movie that first scene I didn't understand, second scene I can't. No, not like that. Right. Okay, Amma. Right. We are going for right. Okay, now try to utilize my training for your placements. Whenever you are attending fresher interviews, especially interview, I'll ask you, do you know any programming language? Then you can say Python. Python, when you say, he will ask you different questions. But whenever you are attending my full Python course, job is yours. That is already proved so many times. I am writing step 2. Step 2 is nothing but program. Step 2 is nothing but program. I am opening this old file which we created. Enter your name and a variable called name, and your name is name. Your name is name. Your name is name. Right, your name is name. Right, are you clear? Input of enter your name. Yes, printing and waiting for the user input. Here you enter, but it will take by input function. Okay, I entered Rama. Once you press enter, then Rama will be stored into name variable. Then print function will print your name is name, that is Rama. That is Rama. Right, are you clear? Yes. So now I am explaining here. Right, okay. Yes, OP is step 3, tracing. We're going for step 3, that is called tracing. Tracing. OP. Yeah. Whenever you run this code, first this line will execute. Input function. Enter your name. Enter your name. And user will wait for the value called Rama. Rama is taken by input function. That input function will return Rama with double quotes or single quotes. Next, LHS will create. LHS will execute. That LHS will create a variable. Next, assignment. Assignment operator will assign Rama. Next, this line will execute. Print Your name is. Your name is. So name is nothing but Ram. Name is Pavan Kalyan Bommaladi. Pavan Kalyan. Do you require video? ఎందుకు వీడియోలు పెట్టుకుంటారు మీరు వేస్ట్ గా? That is a story.